Konnichiwa mga ka-Gaijin. Ngayong 2026, ibinabalik namin ang free Japanese lessons for Filipinos by Gaijin World. This time kasama ko na po ang anak kong si Stephen. He's now a third-year junior high school student here in Japan, turning senior high this 2026. And yes, siya rin po ay magtuturo sa inyo ng Nihongo. We'll start from the basics, covering JLPT N5 to N3 and move up to JLPT N2, focusing on Japanese for business and workplace settings. You'll learn daily Japanese phrases for greetings and conversation, and workplace Nihongo like Yoroshiku onegai shimasu, Otsukare-sama desu, and even formal business terms for meetings and presentations gaya ng Osewa ni nate orimasu at Shitsurei itashimasu. At hindi lang po yan, we'll also share real Japanese subjects na kasalukuyang pinag-aaralan ni Stephen sa school like Kokogo, Japanese language, Rika, Science and Shakai, Social Studies, para maranasan nyo kung paano talaga gamitin ang Nihongo sa araw-araw dito sa Japan. So kung isa ka sa mga nag-search ng how to learn Japanese for beginners or napanood mo ang Konichi What? How to start learning Japanese from nothing, this is your sign to join us. Learn Japanese, live the culture, the Gaijin World way. See you in our free Japanese lessons for Filipinos. Matane mina.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to be teaching math in the Japan educational system, which is called Chugakko, which is junior high school math. I'll be talking about these. I'll be talking about the Bunpai Hosoku and Insu Bunkai in this video. If you don't know that, watch, I put English translation there. So the first thing I need to tell you is or teach you is the Bunpai Hosoku, or the substitution method. How this works is, you multiply this thing with these. It would look like this. You're trying to multiply like this. So let's try it, alright? Let's try it. So we got 3x, 2x plus 3. So you're taking this number and you're doing this. You're multiplying it like this. So 3x times 2x would equal 6x squared, because x times x would equal an x squared, and 3 times 2 is 6x. So next would be 3x times 3. We would get 9x. I think, yeah, 9x. So if you line them up together, you just get 6x2 plus 9x. And then that's your answer. That's how to do the substitution method. Or yeah, if you see this in the test paper, you have to do this, I think. Yeah. Alright, next. What if this appears? Well, this is how you do it. So instead of just timesing the entire thing, that's probably what you think, just times the entire thing here and here. No. Nah. So what you want to do in this situation is you multiply this by this, and this, then this to this, starting from left to right. That's how you reach that. So let's try it. Let's write it down. I'm sorry for my loud mouse. There. Oh, that's a 3. That's a 3. Okay. Now you got this, right? So it's times a by a. You get a squared. Then a times 2. You get 2a. Then 3 times a. 3a. Then 3 times 2 would be 6. Now you're left with this. There. Now you can add these two numbers because they have the same letter at the end, so it would be a squared plus 5a plus 6. And that's your answer. But there's a formula for this, so you don't have to just do, well, you can if you want, just to make sure, just to be sure. You can do that if you want, or you can use the formula for this. So let's just say this is x plus a, then x plus b. So the formula for this would look like x squared plus a plus b and x plus ab. So just replace the a's and b's with these numbers, the numbers you find here. So let's try it, alright? In the a side we got 3, right? So 3. And then on the b side we have 2. So 3 plus 2. And then at the end here, the a is 3, right? And then the b is 2. It's times because a times b is ab. So here, if you answer this now, you get 5, and this one is 6, and you just drop down the x down here, so it's just 5x. Now it looks yeah, it looks similar to this, right? It's just the x and the a's has changed. But if this was a, it would just look like the same thing too. But that, yeah, that's how you get it. So next, what if this appears? You're like, what does it do? What to do? Here's how to do. Yeah, this is how to do it. So it's gonna look like this. You just copy 1. You copy 1 because it has a 2, right? It's squared, so you times it by itself. So this is how you do it. You can either do the thing I said earlier, which is this to make sure, or use another formula. So I'm gonna show it to you now. I did not mean to do that. There. So this is the formula. Wait a minute, that's how to be. So this is the formula you're gonna be using for this. And I'm going to be doing 2 methods for, yeah, I'm gonna put this line here. So doing this would try, let's try it. X times x would be x squared, and then x times 9 would be 9x. And if you're wondering why is it not x9, it's because the number always goes first. And then for letters, for example, you have a times x, it's gonna look like ax. Even if it's x times a, it's gonna look like ax because it's in the alphabetical order. Just to tell you guys so you won't get confused when doing this. And if you wanna add letters, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this. So let's just say you have 9 or a B and a C. It's just gonna look like 9BC. You get it now? Okay. Just clearing that up so you won't get confused later. Alright, back to this one. Next you have 9 times x. You'll get 9x again. And then lastly, 9 times 9 would be 81. Now you do it. Now you do this. Plus 9x plus 9x plus 81. Can you fit? Can you fit? I think it can fit. There you go. There you go. So now it looks like this. You do this because it has the same letter, so you add it. You add both of them. They have the last, the same last letter. Accidentally put a 9 there. It's actually 18x plus 81. So there you have it. You get this. Now for the second method, you have this. Use the the formula. Use the formula. So here's how to do it. Let's say this is x, and then this part is a. So you just put these those letters or things inside this formula. So let's try. Alright, x would just be x squared plus 2 times a, which is 9 times x. Then you add a squared plus a squared, 9 squared, right? It's gonna look like this. So now you have x squared plus 2 times 9 times x plus 9 squared. Now if you do it, 2 times 9 would be 18. 18 times x would just be x. And then you add 9 squared, 81. So those are two ways to solve this thing. Alright, next. And then this one, I have searched up on Google for some expansions. These are called expansions. Oh wait, forgot to tell you. This is the substitution method. And over here, what we're trying to do here is the substitution method, or yeah. But over here, it's called tenkai. So this is called the substitution method. Then this one is called tenkai, when you're just using the formula only. You can just turn that into this. It's fast. I know, it's fast. But whatever you use, it's up to you. As long as you don't get confused, and then the answer is the same. So now, we got expansions. Here are the other possibilities. We saw this one already. We didn't see this one, but all it does is just change. It just changes this. It just changes the plus and minus. So you can also expand from here to this. It's just gonna change this thing. So now I want to talk about this. How did this happen? So let's go back one slide for this blank page, and I'm gonna show how it works. So we saw earlier in that thing I searched up in Google, we have A, B, and then A minus B. It would look like this, right? So the formula for this would look like this. It just simply looks like this, and I'm gonna explain why. So let's do that method again. Let's do that, you know it, right? So let's try it again. A times A would be A squared, and then B, and then A times minus B would be minus AB. If you multiply a negative by the positive, it will become negative, and if it's negative, negative, positive, yeah, you know. Next is B to A. B times A would be AB. And then lastly, B times minus B would be minus B squared. Now you've got this, right? Let's try and put it like this. It'll look like this, right? But wait, this and this variable is equal to 1. This one's also equal to 1. But look, there's a minus here, so this is actually minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 would would be 0. So this is cancelled. So now what you're left with is this, which is why this is the formula. So in order for the reason why this works is, let's try, okay? Let's try. 4 plus 6. I know. Let's say you found this thing. X plus 4 x minus 4. This only works when this is the same. It only works when those two are the same, and you see a minus sign, right? Yeah, see a minus sign right here. There's a minus sign. So let's try it. Let's put the numbers in. So let's say that this is A and then this is B. So let's try it, right? X squared minus 4 squared. So you do that. This is the answer, 16. And that's how to get that one. So now, by now, we've seen all of this. I've explained to you all of this. And if you're wondering what this is, it's just, I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. So yeah, that's what this is. Oops. Yeah, that's what that is. So now we know all the expansions. Now I'm gonna be talking about the reverse of that. It's called insu bunkai, or factorization. So what we've been doing is turning this into this. Then insu bunkai, this thing, is the complete opposite, like this. You're turning the formulas back into that. I don't know what it's called. So now, I'm gonna show you how it works. So now let's say we've got our answers here, right? Let's try this one, dx plus 9 squared. And I'll put it here. I'm gonna use a very familiar example for this. Well, if you've been watching and you didn't skip this. Let's say you want to turn this back into this shape, like this. So here's how to do it. Remember the formula earlier, which is x plus a squared. You're gonna need to okay, here's how to do it. You see, if you look at this as a whole, you're gonna think. First, you have to think what plus what would equal this, and then those same two numbers, if you multiply them, it will equal to 81, or this. So let's try our options here, like what plus what would equal to 18, and then those same two numbers can, if you multiply them, it will equal to 81. Like, let's try, like, I don't know, 12 plus 6, that equals 18, right? But if you times it, it's gonna equal 60, which is not 81. It does equal 18, but it's not 81. So you just have to keep looking for the perfect two numbers. If you add them both, it equals to this number. If you add it, it equals to this. So let's try it. Let's try 9, alright? 9 plus 9 would be 18. Let's do that again. 9 times 9 would be equal to 81. So now these match with this. So now you've got two perfect numbers. You got this and this. Now what do you do next? You get this shape ready. You get it ready like this. And now you just place your numbers. Bam. That's how it works. But wait, you're not done. As you can see, this looks exactly like this. And as I said earlier, they're just the same thing, right? It's just times, just squared, right? It's squared. So you just do this. X plus 9 squared. That's the answer. So that's how you turn that into this. I hope you're still alive. Are you alive? Don't sleep yet. So, I went on a study website. The link is in the description below if you want to check out practice problems. They're in Japanese though, but like at least try, you know. So yeah, so I'll do one, and then in the next video I'm going to explain like the others. So let's try one, okay? I'll do one as an example. Let's say x plus 7, then x minus 2. And x times x, so let's write it here. X times x is 2x, right? Then x times minus 2 would equal to minus 2x. Then we have 7 times x would be 7x. And then lastly, 7 times minus 2. You would get minus 14. Or negative 14. In Japan we say minus something, minus number, I know. Sorry if it like got confused out of all of that. There, 14. So, you line them up, right? You line them like this. Line them up. There. Then you do this because it has the same last letter. So now you get x squared plus 5x minus 14. Now if you're wondering why is that a 5 not 9, it's because this is a minus number. I mean like a negative number. A negative plus a positive will, it's like a subtract. You subtract 2 from 7 because it's like a minus number, a negative number. So 7 minus 2 would be 5. So now this is the answer. Alright, screenshot right now, screenshot the questions here, and I wish you good luck on trying to solve this, and have a good day, that's all. Thank you. Alright, the next video I'm gonna cover up is, of course, all this. I'm also gonna talk about quadratic equations because that's also very, very important for the test. So yeah, see you all in Math 2, where I'll be talking about Niji Hoteshiki. See ya. Yo, post-editing here. If you're wondering why I just randomly appeared in this guy's channel, well, this guy is actually my father. Yes, yeah, this is not the first time I appeared here, but I'm just excited to make videos to help my friends, that's all. And of course I got inspired by I think it was the organic chemistry tutor, I think. And the reason why I make these videos is to, oh, that's my mom. I was actually that kid. Well, you probably don't know or seen any of my old videos, but yeah, I was that kid. If you want to watch those videos, then I don't know, check it out for yourself. It's in Gaijin World Gaming. I was probably, I don't know, 8 years ago. But if you want to check my latest content with my friends, check out my channel. This one, yeah, check out this one. And this outro I'm using is actually the same outro from my videos. Impressive, right? Alright, that's all. See you. Bye-bye.